Hello, friends, I hope you're doing well. Welcome to this new video where we'll explore together the cultivation of zucchini, step by step, from seeding to harvest. We'll especially focus on how to prune your zucchini plants with detailed diagrams, aiming for a bountiful harvest of well-sized fruits. Before we dive in, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and click on the little bell to stay updated on my latest videos. Also, give it a thumbs up to encourage me to continue translating videos from my French channel if you enjoy this kind of content. Lastly, leave a comment letting me know which cultivation guide you'd like to see in the next video or if you have any questions. I'll be happy to respond. Alright, without further ado, let's start the video. Enjoy! 1. Presentation. The zucchini, or summer squash, is a fruit vegetable that belongs to the cucurbit family. It is a vigorous plant that comes in the form of upright or trailing clumps, depending on the variety. Patty pan squash is also classified among summer squashes, so the cultivation methods are essentially the same. Zucchini has the advantage of being an easy-to-grow crop with abundant production. Harvesting takes place between July and October, depending on the varieties and climate. Two, the soil and the exposure. Zucchini is a low-demanding plant in terms of soil. It adapts to all types of soil. However, it will still benefit from good additions of potting soil, compost, and other organic fertilizers, even if partially decomposed. At the time of planting, supplement with a basal fertilizer. In terms of exposure, zucchini prefers well sunlit situations. Three, sowing planting. The cultivation will be done in holes that you will space 3.28 feet apart in all directions. Fill your holes with a mixture of soil and potting soil or compost. The ideal for zucchini, as well as for cucumber, is cultivation in manure holes. Indoor sowing, for a harvest in July. Sow at the end of April, mid-spring, in pots with a diameter of 32.80 feet in a greenhouse or on a veranda. The goal is to achieve a temperature of 64.4 to 68 degrees Fahrenheit. Place 3 to 4 seeds per pot and keep only the most beautiful ones when they have sprouted. Transplant into your holes in mid-May when frost is no longer a concern. You can do this earlier with a forcing film or a plastic tunnel. Outdoor sowing. Place 3 or 4 seeds per hole and keep only the most beautiful one when germination occurs, usually about 10 days after sowing at a temperature of 53.6 to 59 degrees Fahrenheit. Successive sowings, from May 10th to June 10th, as well as a mix of varieties, will allow you to stagger your harvest from mid-July to the first frost. In the South, the first sowings can be done a month earlier. Four, the pruning. The zucchini comes in various forms depending on the varieties. Only the so-called running zucchinis, meaning those spreading on the ground, need to be pinched to achieve regular fruiting. Trimming the zucchini is easy and is done in 2 steps. First, trim. When your zucchini plants have produced between 4 and 5 true leaves, excluding cotyledons, trim the stem above the first 2 leaves. Use pruning shears to make the cut as clean as possible. Second, trim. From the previous cut, 2 new shoots will emerge on which the first flowers will develop, followed by the first fruits. Allow a few zucchinis to develop and then cut again above the second leaf after the last retained fruit. Five, maintenance care. Mulch the soil around your zucchini plants to retain soil moisture and reduce evaporation. This mulching will also help control weed growth and prevent your zucchinis from resting directly on the ground in case of rain. Water regularly and cultivate the soil. Once the first fruit forms, you can start applying a special liquid fertilizer for fruiting vegetables every 10 days or so, mixing it with your watering. Keep an eye out for powdery mildew, which is the most common disease affecting zucchinis. Six, harvest storage. The harvest will begin approximately 2.5 months after sowing and will last about 6 weeks, depending on the varieties. Do not let your fruits grow too large, as it may reduce the production of your plants. Furthermore, if you let them ripen for too long, your zucchinis will go to seed. You can store your zucchinis in the refrigerator for about 1 week. This video is now concluded. Thank you for watching until the end. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please subscribe to the channel to motivate me to continue translating all the videos from my French channel. Also, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Finally, leave a comment to let me know which cultivation guide you'd like to see in the next video or if you have any questions. I'll respond with pleasure. See you soon for the next video. Goodbye.